Welcome back, guys, to Kerbal Space Explosion. Previously on Kerbal Space Explosion, we managed to get all the way out to Duna with my most recent rocket, the Duna Disaster Lander Launcher Mark V. I had to do a little mental memory check there. Is that what I named it? Yes, that is what I named it. Sometimes it's hard to remember, but we got all the way out to Duna, landed on Ike, landed on Duna, got all the way back. Somehow, we managed to do it. And now we have 1,400 and change science to spend. So let's think about this here. The first thing I definitely want, this is number one priority, we want these fuel lines to make our rockets way more efficient so we can go to places that are farther away and we can have more fuel to get back. We also want this RCS thruster block and an RCS tank. Those are both good. And this is a monopropellant, which is kind of the same thing. These are both for RCS tanks. These guys use monopropellant. So that's priority number one. Let's go ahead and research that. And, now we can look at this. So it looks like the ones that are grayed out that I can't click on, you have to approach from two different points. So, I guess this node, which I haven't clicked on yet, is a combination of fuel systems and advanced construction. So what does it have? Advanced SAS. Oh, okay, new module, command pods. Mark 1 lander can. And then the Mark 16 XL parachute. Another RCS port. And another monopropellant tank. And those go up to 160. But before we get that, I think I would like to experiment a little with space planes, because I've never made one yet, and I know we can probably get a decent amount of science flying around Kerbin and getting soil samples from different parts of the Earth. So first thing we need is the Mark 1 cockpit and the winglet, and the inline reaction wheel wouldn't hurt either. So let's grab that. Was this here before? I don't think so. Yeah, this is new. Okay, another cockpit, another stabilizer ring. But I definitely want this one. We want the jet fuel tank and the jet engine and some air intakes. And we also need all the control surfaces and the wings and all this stuff. Let's do this. Ooh, look at this. Supersonic flight. Okay, another fuselage. I think, what is this? It probably just holds more fuel, if I were to guess. So this one, dry mass, 35.35. Holds 300. This one, dry mass 0.2, and holds, I see, holds 160. Okay, so it's more efficient by weight. And then we just have some different options. Engine nacelle, whatever. Radial engine body. Delta wing. Circular intake. What else do we have here? Oh, you know what I do need for sure? I need landing gear. So that we can actually roll the thing down the runway. And that gets us to here. Mark 25 parachute. Oh, and the bulkier landing struts, I think is what that is. Let's see. We do need ladders of some type. I still don't have ladders, and we may as well get another science thing so we can maximize our science acquisition. We still have 1,000 science. And looks like we're about to... Let's see, what did we leave back here? Oh, this fuel tank. Okay, well, this is only 45 at this point, so let's go and get that. And now we finished the first the first 3 tiers are totally done. What do we unlock now? Or what can we look at now? Boodle, liquid engine, 220. It has an ISP in vacuum of 390. That's pretty good. I think that's the best I have. The one I used for my shuttle, if I even know where it is, I don't even know where it is. This one. This one has an ISP in vacuum of 390. That's how efficient it is with fuel in a vacuum. This one is the same, but I think it fits the bigger fuel tanks. Alright, fine, let's go for that one. And now we can look at this. Uh-oh. Rockomax Skipper liquid engine. Max power 650. Awesome. And a bigger fuel tank. This will be good for getting out of the atmosphere. Let's do that. Uh-oh! Nuclear power! Okay, we have 744. We should probably start to prioritize what we buy now. Let's see what our options are. Lander legs, not essential. I think these are ladders. And a barometer for measuring local atmospheric pressure. So more science, obviously. So let's grab that so that in the future, the more science things we have on our vessels, the more science we can bring back. So let's try to maximize that. Command seat. I don't even see an icon there. Okay. So this is for rover stuff. Oh, I definitely want to do rovers. I really want to do rovers. These are the wheels for the rover. And what's this? I guess this seat is for rovers too. All right. Well, you know what? This is 300 science. I'm thinking let's try out some space planes, and then after this, we'll try rovers, try to land them on some moon somewhere, and drive them around. More battery packs and photovoltaic circuits probably would be handy. These are all for landing stuff. Let's get some more jet engine stuff, because I said that's what we want to do. Ooh, look at that. Okay, we need to approach that from 2 directions. I'm assuming this one. And this is more jet stuff too. Oh, turbojet engine. Okay. Small hardpoint. Ram air intake. All right. But that's 300. We only have 300 left. So now let's be a little pickier. We've got, looks like more jet engine stuff. You know, we have enough to go with. Let's not get that. The docking stuff. I have yet to do anything with docking. But if we're going to do jets right now, let's save this for another time. Then we've got more command modules. And an SAS module. Lander stuff. Photovoltaic panels. So let's see, we can get 2 of these last brackets. Let's get more photovoltaic panels. Oh, and what's here now? Battery pack, huge solar array. Okay, these are the ones you put on the space stations, I believe. And then a communitron, an antenna. Okay, and a seismic accelerometer. Will detect and record accurate seismic activity data. So I suppose that's for doing more science. You have to be on a firm surface, landed. So no doing that from outer space. We can't afford any of these. So what do we get? We can get one more. We could get the docking clamps now, so I could experiment with that next time. I'm not sure how much science I'll get with the space planes. We should probably get one of these two. The different command modules would be nice. The docking clamps would allow me to do some things like refueling. And I don't even know how that works. I think you just have to dock to whatever's in orbit and then transfer fuel from your tanks manually. I don't think I quite need these yet. So let's, because I already have RCS and I already have monopropellant tanks and whatnot. Let's go for this one. There we go. And that allows us to look at this. A girder. More clamps. Radial attachment points. Oh, the stack quad coupler. That's a goodie. Costs 300. Stack separator. Stack separator. These are the large ones. Stack separator. Okay. Awesome. We spent a lot. Look at that. Look at that Christmas tree. It's all green now. And we've done now the first 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 4 tiers are all totally finished. We're about halfway done the 5th tier. And I wonder how expensive the next one gets. Probably 600 or so. All right. I think that's good. Let's build a space plane. All right, first time in the space plane hangar. Let's use, I guess, just the Mark 1 cockpit. We have this one as well, but let's stick to basics at first. And I've never even flown one of these things. So let's take a look. Let's see. So we have a Mark 1 fuselage, which holds 150, mass is 0.35, total mass 1.1. This one, total mass .9999, holds a little bit more fuel, weighs less. And then we've got this Mark II to size 1 adapter, which also holds a little bit of fuel. So I think, let's put this guy on there. And then let's put him behind there. And then here's our basic jet engine. That doesn't really quite work. Maybe we can, let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, that's a little sleeker. Alright, that's good. Let's put some landing gear on the thing. Put one up here. Right about there. I kind of wish these would sit up so they'd be flush a little bit better. I don't like that they stick out like that. I want a sleek design, man. Okay, and then we need a few back here. Something like that, I guess. It's good. Okay, lovely. We've got engines, we've got wheels. We need wings. So we've got Delta Wing, lift rating 1.9, lift rating 1.6, swept wings. Wow. Okay. We've got a tail connector. Oh, okay, I guess that's if you don't have your engine come out of the back. Then the control surfaces. We also have these tail fin guys. So let's, I've never flown one of these before, so let's just start with the basics, and then we'll go crazy. Don't worry, we're gonna go crazy. I don't want you to get worried like we're Mr. Practical now. We're gonna go crazy. Let's see, then we've got the winglets. Lift rating 0.3, 0.3, 0.4, total mass 0.02. Oh, okay, so looks like this is the good one. Lift rating 0.7. 0.02. No. This is the one. That's the one we want. Okay, let's do something like that. Would look snazzy. Schmack. It's not the coolest looking engine ever, but we'll make something cooler later. Okay, we also need radial air intakes. We just need air intakes of some sort. These are the basics of flying jets that I know of. The basic parts you need. You need a jet engine, you need the fuel, you need air intake, because it doesn't come with oxidizer, it oxidizes in the atmosphere. You need the wings and the little flappy flaps, and you need some wheels on the sucker, and a command module. Let's see, is that all we need? Let's check what this does. I'm not sure exactly how these are supposed to line up. I know the center of thrust should be a little bit behind the center of lift, but I don't know how far. I just know the very basics, and we'll experiment with what works best as we go. Okay, but I think we're ready to test it anyway. So let's give it a name. Zed's first jet. I won't say Mark 1 because there won't be a Mark 2, so we'll just call it Zed's first jet. Save, launch. Ba-bonk. Okay, here we go. So let's see, the controls. If I hit A and D to turn left and right, it does these vertical flaps on my Delta wings. This is Q and E to sort of to rotate left and right. Then W and S goes up and down, pitching up and down. All right. Let's give it a go. There we go, it's firing. So if we do like, oh! Alright, don't hit those buttons while you're taking off. Don't do that. Okay, here we go. Whoa, okay. I didn't hit anything, but we did that. Let's try again. Let's hold back the whole time. Maybe see if we can lift off before we start to get unstable. Apparently my jet isn't the stablest. No, go this way. Here we go. We're off the ground. We sort of veered off to the left. I don't know exactly why. We'll experiment with the mechanics. Yeah, look at us. Not too bad. Now I'm holding nothing right now. And we're flying pretty straight. We're going to tip back down. Okay. So I think that's an indicator that I could probably design this thing better. Oh, okay. Let's try to go up a bit. Go up, buddy. Yeah, not very stable. It doesn't revert to flat if I let go of everything. Maybe because my wings are parallel with my lift, maybe they need to be above, so like all the weight hangs from the bottom or something like that. And then if we just, woo! Oh, but you know what that does mean is that I think because my wings are parallel with the body, I can just do this. Basically I made a dogfighter is what I did. I don't have any missiles, unfortunately. You see how the landing gear, it just sort of sticks out like this? I don't really like that. We're going to try to hide that in future versions. Okay, let's head back. Whoa, okay, so that's a problem right there. As soon as I yaw over, is that yaw? Is that the right word? As soon as I twist, we're gonna make up words. As soon as I twist, I start to head downward. See how we're heading for the ocean again? So we'll have to experiment with something better. But we are flying. We are going 220 meters per second. If we were going straight up, that's enough to get out of the atmosphere. I wonder how high we get. And okay, go up, go up. This is not, you know, it's we can spin around really quickly, but I can't exactly turn very fast. We'll have to experiment with more maneuverable engines, different ways to do it. I want to do it like a flyby, basically, like in Top Gun, I guess. That's kind of not the best example. Well, I mean, for flybys, it's a good example. And I think we've maxed out at 200 meters per second. And I think that's like that's a threshold for how fast you can go, and then you start fighting with the atmosphere. So maybe that's about as fast as this guy's going to get with only one engine. But don't worry, we're going to put some more engines on the sucker. I don't have the more advanced engine yet. And I guess that means if we went higher up into the air, we could go faster because the atmosphere gets thinner. I'm assuming that's the limitation here, because we're not getting any faster. Maybe that's just because we only have one engine. Oh, okay, yeah, this thing is not the most stable. All right, let's do a pass. I want to go right past the hangar here. Don't crash into the, oh gosh, don't crash into the buildings. Do not crash into these buildings. Woo! Yeah! Suck it, Kerbal people, scientists. All right, last test. Let's try to do a landing. I'm not going to try to land on the runway. That's probably a bit much. So, whoa, gosh, let's go out. Okay, come on, man. Let's turn around. And let's try to land just on that flat, grassy part. So turn around. Maybe if we throttle down a little bit. No, we're going to lose altitude if we do that. Let's wait till we get back over grass. Come on. And there is a button for brakes. I don't remember it off the top of my head. And I don't have time to look down at my hotkeys. No, pull up. Turn around. This thing is not very maneuverable. Come on, buddy. Keep going. Keep turning. There we go. Yeah, look how long it takes to turn around. This is not a dogfighter. It can do little spinnies. That's about it. Okay. Yeah, you can't turn over very much. Whoa. Oh, you know what? If I turn over, I could probably go do this way. Yeah. Oh, okay. So I need to hold right and turn to the left to bank like that. I think that's, you know, I don't really know much about flying planes. I think that's actually how they do it. Whoa, gosh. Whoa! All right, we landed it in the water. Next, let's make something a little cooler. All right, here's the second jet. Originally named Zisteau second jet. I renamed it to Cockatoo because it kind of looks like the crest those parrots have on their heads. I gave it a double set of wings. Let's see if it'll take off. Let's correct. Hold back. Take off, please. Take off, please. Take off, please. Oh, boy. Boink. Okay, there we go. Took off. Good. Okay, a little unstable. Let's try RCS. Let's try that again. SAS, I meant. Let's try SAS. Oh, look at that. Okay, so apparently SAS is important on planes just as much as it is on your rockets. Look at that. Rock solid. We'll just bank around here. Very nice. Let's see, what's our altimeter doing right now? We're still climbing slightly. Lovely. Awesome. Okay, this one is much more effective. You know, other one probably would have been effective too if I had bothered to try turning on SAS. This is why we experiment, to find things like these out. Yeah, seems like it's going okay. Let's fly over to these mountains here. I would like to try a landing. Now, if we can't land, obviously make it a mission to go get soil samples. It's not going to turn out so hot if we can't land the thing. Because we're going to have to land and take off multiple times. I've got enough fuel, probably more fuel than I'll need. And I also have this center tank of fuel here. And I don't know if I need this fuel line to connect to the next ones to go to these engines. I'm not sure if I do or not. But I figured, hey, why not? Since we have the fuel lines now. And if I'm going to fly around the planet to go up to the poles and whatnot, probably going to need some fuel. Even though these guys are so efficient. We can do that. Oh, and it did not like that. Okay. Please orient back to... Oh, gosh. We're in a... Please, go back to normal. No. Go back. Oh, great. Great. Okay, don't do that in the future. This guy doesn't work like that other one. Okay. This is not the way to land, by the way. In case you were wondering. Alright, let's try that again. I'm not sure exactly how I should land this thing. I mean, I don't know much about flying planes, so we're just going to try it. I think I need to slow down and kind of come in at quite shallowly. I probably want to reduce my height over the ground by slowing down rather than by tipping downwards, because I want to come down with my... At least the way I know that, like, airliners and whatnot do. We don't do it like this. You don't do it like this. This is a bad idea. Don't do that. Okay, now I'm probably going to crash. I think I want to slow down. Let's slow down even more. Let's just cut that speed. Slow down as much as we can. Come in on just aerodynamics. I may overshoot the thing. I tried to line it up. It's kind of hard to line this up. Okay. Speed up some. Speed up. Speed up. Speed up. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and then brakes. 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 Come on. Did I hit the B button? Turn those brakes on. Oh, I have to hold it down. Okay. It's a button you have to hold down. You don't just toggle it on or off. Look at this. Oh, no. 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 It didn't explode. Up. It exploded. Where are you? You're in here. We made it. Success. We landed. Jebediah didn't die. I call that a success. Okay, next time we'll do some more jet engine designs and try to fly around and do some science. I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later. Take it easy. Have a good day. Bye-bye.